One of the world's most famous diamonds vanished without a trace after World War One. We are going to get in and talk about the Florentine Diamond. The 137.27 carat light yellow diamond. Double rose cut with over 127 facets. That is insane, especially for the time it was created. It would have taken days in order to cut this diamond, so it really is incredible. The Florentine diamond was believed to be from Golconda, India, around 1610. But again, the origins are disputed. Some legends place it in 15th century Burgundy, worn by Charles the Bold in battle in 1467. A soldier allegedly found it on his body and sold it for a single florin, thinking it was glass. So it has reportedly changed hands many times, including being worn by a pope and many other influential people. Again, that's kind of in its origin story, so we don't know for sure. It definitely is a diamond of legend. So what we do know is that it ended up in Tuscany around the 1600s and a little bit later on. Pope Julius II had the diamond reportedly, and then it got transferred to Duke Ferdinand of Tuscany, where his son, Cosmo II, had it recut in 1615. This diamond was so famous, a French merchant sketched it in 1657. So we do actually have quite a bit of early documentation starting in the 1600s. Okay, so when the Duke of Tuscany, when his line died out, it then made its way to Vienna through marriage into the Habsburgs. There, it joined the Habsburgs' crown jewels, where it valued at the time over $750,000 in back then money. So World War I hits, and the Austrian Empire collapses, and the royal family flees to Switzerland, and the Florentine vanishes in 1918. Now, some say it was stolen. It was reportedly stolen, but a lot of people weren't sure if it was an inside job or what exactly happened. It was very confusing, and the world had a lot more problems going on at the time than a stolen Habsburg gem. There's many reports that it made its way to South America and then vanished. There is some other reports that it made its way to North America. Either way, pretty much all theories point to it being taken out of Europe during World War I. So one theory, which I believe and a lot of people back up, was done by gem sleuths. And they found evidence that in 1920 is when it appeared in the US, and then it was recut, which is a tragedy, but it then reportedly made its way back to Switzerland in the 1980s. And in 1981, a seller claimed that she had acquired this 80 carat yellow diamond right after World War I is when her family acquired it, and that it was an extremely unusual shape. So here is what has convinced me that this diamond was the Florentine diamond. So gem sleuths sent it over. They pushed it through all the labs. I believe they had found at the time there was like 4 other yellow diamonds that they had found that they went through and were quickly able to identify with science and labs that they did not match the Florentine diamond. This one 80 carat diamond from Switzerland, though, did match a lot of the markers. So De Beers took a look at it and they graded it Daddy Diamond Overlords, I know. But then Lord Ian Balfour, in the UK, he examined it. He's one of the, I believe he's passed away, but he was one of the world's most foremost diamond experts, and he agreed with gem sleuths and with De Beers that this was the Florentine diamond. So some people believe it's still missing. Me and a few other people, and I think the majority of people, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Do you think the Florentine diamond was found? Do you think it's still out there? What are your thoughts? Comment down below.